Hello everyone, welcome to another movie review, and this time it's on the movie Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. This movie came out back in 2005. What do I think about this movie? Is it great? Is it good? Is it bad? Oh my god. I can't believe I had to sit through that. Okay, so let's go over my thoughts about this movie. Let's actually talk about the thing that I like the most. The plot. I thought it was actually one of the better plots we've gotten uh, in the Star Wars movies to date, but it was written extremely badly. The dialogue scenes at times, it was like, oh my god, really, really, yeah. And I'm talking when I say like probably one of the better plots that we've gotten to date for a Star Wars movie. That's within the movie universe of Star Wars. This I'm not including the Star Wars TV shows because the TV shows are just so some of them are just so much better than this crap that we got for movies. Um, so yeah, like I said, I thought the plot was good, probably one of the better ones. Written extremely badly, and dialogue scenes at times, I was rolling my eyes. Good part of this movie. I was like, oh God, make it stop, make it stop. And then okay, and then the other really bad part about this movie is the actors. There were some actors that shined. I will admit that, and they were actually great. But certain actors in this movie, certain actors that were god awful, god awful. And I'm surprised with a few of them, with one in general. Natalie Portman, yeah, such a disappointment in this movie. Such a disappointment. She's better than this. She's so much better than this, and yet she was crap. She was crap. Plus the person that played the main role, Anakin. Anakin. There you go. I was trying to remember the main character's name. Anakin. The person who played him, god awful. God awful. When I said there was some great actors in this, I'm referring to try not to spoil anything in one, but I need to say these character names. Um, I thought the actor that played the Sith Lord, he was awesome. The one who did the voice of Yoda, awesome. And there was one other one, Samuel L. Jackson. That's the other one I was thinking of. He was awesome as well. But everyone else was either decent or just plain bad. Plain bad. Anyhow, I talked about the worst aspects of this movie. The graphics for its time and type, the graphics are just were just phenomenal for its time and type. Best of the best? No. Lord of the Rings movies came out before this, and they had so much better graphics than this did. But it's still great to the eyes. To me personally, the action scenes would be another good thing about this movie. When there was action, I thought it was actually pretty well choreographed. Not amazingly well, but it was pretty well choreographed. I can't get over how just written the dialogue and some of the actors. And to me personally, Natalie Portman has done so much better. And reason why I'm thinking that it might not be due to the actors per se it would be due to the director. Which, who was it? Who? George Lucas. You are the director, George Lucas. You are there to direct the acting. Direct! And it's the same thing with the storyline. He was the one that wrote this. And it's like, really? Really? The mind of George Lucas that brought us the movie Willow. Yeah. Which was a great movie. But, yeah, no. I'm not too much of a fan of his Star Wars movies. And this one is probably one of the worst ones out of the bunch. Yeah. I'm not going to compare this to episode 4, 5, and 6, but because if I were to do that, I would be going on forever. But the other two that came before this, episode 1 and episode 2, I would have to say not as good as episode 1, but it was somewhat better than episode 2. Yeah, and I haven't done my review on episode 2 yet. I will be doing it when I get to the movie in my list at a later time. But this was the next one on my list, so bear with me. Maybe episode 2 is actually much better than what I remember. But from what I remember, episode 2, it was bad. And this one, well, it's still bad. It had potential. So what rating would I give this? IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Really? Really? I disagree with it completely. What rating would I give it? That is the question. I want to give it a 3, but that being said, like I said, it has potential. It has potential. I would give it. I'm gonna up it 1, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. That's my rating. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you love this movie or did love this movie, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments whether you love the movie or hate it. You can like this video if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me next time for another movie review I tend to do soon. I am out.